Monsoon officially starts on Friday, and storms could already be rolling in later this week, right on time.
We've had a dismally dry winter and spring. What was it, 93 days without precipitation now?
Yeah.
We're looking for any moisture we can get to relieve the state's extreme drought. Maybe open up some of those campgrounds again. Team 12's Jen Wall is live for us this morning. Jen, do we already know what we can expect this upcoming season?
Hey, good morning to you guys. Yeah, look outside right now. It is very dry. We still have clear skies, but we expect that to all change by the end of the week. And looking ahead to monsoon, there are indicators that we could experience a wetter than normal summer here in Arizona, but that's still a big question mark. As an intense drought looms over Arizona, National Weather Service meteorologists are looking to the monsoon to give the desert a drink. The question right now is how much and where.
Most of the state could use some rain.
While monsoon is not as helpful as winter storms, the desert and high country do benefit.
Just having a more moist atmosphere reduces the chance for fire starts.
National Weather Service's Marvin Purchase says there are signs the monsoon could start sooner and dump more rain.
When we have years like this where the winters are dry, that high pressure that normally moves northward tends to move northward earlier.
When that happens, it draws moisture from the south. Combine that with desert heat, and thunderstorms and walls of dust can erupt.
We get these impulses of moisture and energy that move up.
Another good sign? Warmer eastern Pacific waters for tropical storms.
It gives them more moisture and energy to develop, so they tend to be stronger.
That could mean more Pacific hurricane moisture moving into the southwest U.S., especially during August and September. While the odds appear to be in the favor of a busier season, it's still early. So Percha also says July 4th weekend is typically when we start to see all of those storms really firing up across the state. Obviously, this year looks to be a little bit earlier than that. And another thing meteorologists are looking to is the possibility of El Nino developing. And if that happens, there's a better than average chance of more storms in the fall. So just keep crossing our fingers here. We really need this rain to help make a dent in the drought this summer.
Jen, I'm always looking forward to the weekend, even more so this time around. Thank you very much. Amazon Prime customer.